Hey guys, this is Mason Ramon here, and welcome to another kaiju figure review. Now, this kaiju is going to be one of the most disgusting monsters of all time. And here he is. Hedorah from Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Now, this is actually the Showa Bandai Hedorah that you're looking at right now. And I think this is really awesome. Hedorah only appeared twice. One time in Godzilla vs. Hedorah, and Godzilla Final Wars. Just for a small moment, though. Until Godzilla ended up killing him. So yeah, that's his film appearances. Now let's move on to his detail. Looking at the detail here, it's really nice and it's really awesome. If you look at the back, this is actually an egg sac. So I think Hedorah's a girl, pretty much. Look at all this awesome detail. This probably took Bandai a pain to sculpt this. Because look at all that awesome detail on this guy. This is, wow. It even looks like a smogging monster. It really does. It looks like a really big smog monster. Now on the paint job, on the other hand, it's really accurate too. You know, the whole set of his body is like, the top is silver, and it keeps going down to like a black color, which is pretty nice. If you notice here, there's highlights of yellow, and there's also highlights of pink to it as well. Gives it a little more color and emphasis to it, which is really nice. And if you look at the eyes, his eyes are red and yellow, giving that kind of a creepy look. And if you look under the arms, they're actually a yellowish color, which is really nice. So that's paint job. And now under articulation. The articulation is where it kills it. It only has like two, but the arms, they barely rotate. Well, for that one, not really. They barely rotate. This arm is more difficult. Look at that. This is how much you can get, really. So, articulation is very limited because of all the smog detail on him. But you can raise it up just a little bit. Yeah, so articulation for this guy is very limited. Now let's move on to sizing. Seeing as I have his foe, here he is. Godzilla. Nah, this isn't very accurate. Hedorah, from Godzilla vs. Hedorah, he was like this big compared to Godzilla. He was this big. He was like, yeah, he was that big. Yeah, so scaling's not very good here. It's okay, but maybe if there was like a bigger Hedorah, then it would work. It's probably his fault. And finally, Rarity. Hedorah, this Bandai Hedorah, I think it's pretty moderate. You can probably find him for $40 online. The Bandai Creation Hedorah, which is really crappy, it's like, I don't know, probably not even moderate. It's probably more rare. But I'm glad I got this guy for Christmas of 2008, and it's really cool. Detail is amazing. Paint job is really cool. Articulation, it's very limited. Scaling is, not too good. And, Rarity, he's pretty moderate. So I'm gonna give Hedorah a 4 out of 5. 4 because, you know, the limited articulation and the scaling. The scaling is not too bad. The articulation is what kills Hedorah pretty much. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review.